The criminals are Barack Obama, Eric Holder, Susan Rice, all this entire criminal cabal that came about as a result of the murder of John F. Kennedy.
There are lunatics, and then there is right-wing broadcaster Pete Santilli.
The people that perpetrated the murder of John F. Kennedy rise up to that.
For the record, at the time of the Kennedy assassination, Barack Obama was 2 years old. Still, because Obama and others somehow benefited from Kennedy's death, Santilli says these African-American Democrats should be executed.
Military, join us and put all of them up against a concrete wall, just like Ceausescu, and do what we must do to save not just our country, the entire world.
This video clip of Pete Santilli was first flagged by Right Wing Watch. It's a group that tracks the most despicable conservatives in America. I was a bit hesitant at first to report on this video because I don't like the idea of giving Santilli and other radicals any more attention. But I think it's increasingly important for all of us to be aware of the right-wing rhetoric and fantasies that are percolating out there. There is every indication that the radicals and their followers are getting more unhinged by the day. Furthermore, I'd like to think the U.S. Secret Service will soon pay a visit to Mr. Santilli, given his now explicit broadcast threats and encouragement for the killing of a U.S. president. Pete Santilli, who is in his 50s, is from Cincinnati, Ohio. He has previously bragged on YouTube about refusing to turn in his guns in violation of a restraining order against him. According to state and federal records, Santilli holds a real estate license in California and has held a variety of jobs as a cashier in an automotive glass repair shop and in a U-Haul franchise. According to published reports, he was sued 25 years ago for fraud, refused to pay up, and had an arrest warrant issued in Georgia. 20 years ago, Santilli was reportedly arrested for breaking and entering in California and spent 19 days in jail. Of course, he apparently doesn't reveal this stuff on air because he doesn't want his audience to know he is not reputable. Anyway, the giveaway that Pete Santilli is miserable and a con artist is his own cowardly approach. While talking about the legal troubles facing Donald Trump, Santilli talks about people demonstrating in the streets and says he hopes the U.S. military will help carry out the violence needed to support the will of the people.
The people that perpetrated the murder of John F. Kennedy rise up to that. Military, join us and put all of them up against a concrete wall, just like Ceausescu.
Ceausescu was a reference to Nicolae Ceausescu, a Romanian dictator. In December 1989, days after being overthrown, Ceausescu and his wife were executed by firing squad as the couple wept and begged for their lives. It was a gruesome killing that bypassed Romanian courts. And for any American with any platform to suggest something like that is needed in the United States is beyond disgusting. But that is the state of some lunatic radicals like Pete Santilli. What used to be discussed in the cesspool of the dark web or in encrypted communications is now openly talked about on an internet broadcast show. Be aware, these sociopathic nitwits are becoming more brazen. By the way, there's an intellectual argument that the mainstreaming of the far right has been made possible by the likes of Donald Trump and his extremist supporters in Congress, including Marjorie Taylor Greene. Well, Greene is now facing intense criticism for publicizing border security information the U.S. government wanted to keep confidential.
I understand, Chief Ortiz, but I'm not going to be confidential because I think people deserve to know.
Check out that video at the link below. I'm David Shuster. Thanks for joining us.